Alright, what's up? This is teamknl here. Not really much of a news to me. I'm just gonna talk about, just some things that have been happening, going across YouTube lately and all. And obviously, I'm in my classroom right now with no one in it. But what I wanted to talk about was the overusage of the word broke. Now, a lot of people on YouTube that are YouTubers, they go, "Oh, that card is so broke, it just gets so out of hand, Well, maybe you don't know. Because we can't all know these things. Sometimes we just do it subconsciously, but there are other words out there for good other than so broke. I can guarantee you that. And people are calling things broke that aren't broke. Like this guy I was watching, he was saying, "Grand Mole, it's so broke. Caius, it's so broke. My deck is so broke." And I think that was when I decided to make this video to address the issue of overbrokenness. But for one, Caius isn't broke. He's a basic +1 monarch. He just removes it from play. If he was broke, then that's essentially saying Ryza, Mobius, Zaborg, all the monarchs itself are broke. And Grand Mole, it doesn't matter that Grand Mole is at 3, even if he was at 3 or 1, he's the same thing. You waste your normal summon to get rid of one of your opponent's preferably synchro summons, and the only thing that was good about him is if he's at 3, then you see him more often. That's probably it. And even still, people will only run 2. I'm not too sure about that though. And yeah, it just gets a little annoying when people are calling things that aren't broke. Like Librarian, we all know that's apparently supposed to be broke. But of course, there's a little card out there that everyone should be playing, called Effect Veiler, that, seems to screw up a lot of things in the meta. And as far as I know, Hyper Librarian has an effect that makes him broke. So, it just gets a little out of hand. Because, if you think a Hyper Librarian is going to be broke, then people should start maining, not maining, probably not, but side decking Max C, because Max C will essentially cause them to give you the Effect Veiler if they decide to go through their plays, or just stop with their plays for that one turn, and then you just go Dark Hole, Hyper Librarian gone, no Quasar for you, even though he's not out in the TCG yet. And one other card that I wanted to address that people are saying are broke, is broke, are broke, were broke, it doesn't matter. People are calling it broke because it's so broke. But Reborn Tengu. Now, obviously, people are saying how good Reborn Tengu is, to the point to where he has his own deck archetype. All the Reborn Tengu variants out there. And that's cool. I don't really care about Reborn Tengu. No, he's a good card. He's solid. He's not broke, as people are saying. He's a solid card, but he's not broke. Because the thing is, you play him at 3. You should be playing him at 3. And when you play cards at 3, you typically tend to draw 2 in the same hand more than, say, once every 3 matches. So, and that's probably that's probably too low for the actual percentages that you draw on double. Not to mention with all the searching that you do with the decks, as well as the millings, because Tengu is usually mixed with plants, which is why once Tengu burns out, then it's pretty much just a boring old plant deck. No offense to you plant players, but yeah, I don't really see what people say you can control such good things with Tengu, and it's like, really? Tengu is a three card combo. If the general combo that you use him with is Reborn Tengu, normal summon, return him back to the hand for Gen X Birdman ally, whatever his name is, Birdman Joe, as my teammate calls him. Get Reborn Tengu from the deck. Synchro for Black Rose, blow up the field for essentially losing no card presence, and then you go Reborn Tengu. Okay, that's a pretty good play. I'm not gonna lie. That's definitely one of the best plays that plants can pull out if they run Reborn Tengu. But at the same time, you only use one Birdman ally, Birdman Joe, for that combo, and you essentially put your Tengus in 3 different places. Now, unless they Trishula even if they Trishula, there's no purpose because you can't really get them back. Unless you main that one weird burial from a different dimension. But, yeah, he's in 3 different places in the deck, or he's on the field, he's in your hand, and he's in the graveyard. You just use all your Tengus, which is apparently the main point of your deck, and it's just a plant deck now, and I just don't get what people think. I guess it's great that you can now discard a card for that random Regeki break that you have mained in your deck, you know. But I mean, really, I don't see why people are calling Reborn Tengu so broke when that, while devastating combo, it's not super shattering, because it'll take a while before you can avarice your Tengus back. But maybe you won't need to because that devastating play. Who knows? But, you know,